Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is your brother in Al Islam and your brother in humanity, Brother Charles Shabazz of Shabazz Islamic Ministries. Um, I just want to actually share an opinion of mine that I've been wanting to let out for some time. Nothing actually specifically happened in this instance recently, but I just want to share my opinion. And that this is in relation to the Palestinian conflict, the Palestinian Israeli conflict, in relation to sports. Um, I know in for decades now, and recent years as well, um, a lot of teams, a lot of countries, from the Muslim world and even the non-Muslim countries that are in alliance in supporting a Palestinian state, a lot of countries, if they're competing against Israel, they would forfeit their games against them. First of all, let me share my opinion about that. Of course, as a pro Palestinian person myself, I completely and clearly understand where these countries and individual athletes are coming from perfectly. However, I'm also coming from a different angle here. Um, as an African American and coming from the African American experience. So, what we as African Americans have gone through and still going through is really not that much different from what our Palestinian brothers and sisters are going through. Um, and but I do want to share a perspective from the African American experience that I hope, inshallah, will shed some light on our brothers and sisters. Um, Even during the time when we were viciously oppressed and segregated out in the open, um, as far as competition was concerned, whether it was basketball, baseball, football, boxing, we always wanted the opportunity to compete against our oppressors, uh, to at least for the purpose of what hopefully improve our conditions in society. Also show them that we're just as good at even better than they were. So we always want to have an opportunity to play against the white teams. We never wanted to forfeit against the white players because when we forfeit, well, that gives our oppressor the victory, and um, that would just give more ammunition to our oppressors, making them feel confident that you know what they're forfeiting us because they don't want to compete with us because they know that they can't cut the mustard against us. That would be a message that we would send them, and we don't want to send that message. And what you guys may not realize is that that's the message you're sending to the Israeli teams, the Israeli competitors. You're also giving them the message to Israelis, giving the Israeli athletes the impression that you guys can't cut it with them. You can't compete with them. No, don't give them that luxury. Don't give them that confidence. You know, if you have the opportunity to compete against either the country of Israel or any team that comes from Israel, compete against them, and don't just compete against them. Beat them and beat them good. Because also too in the Native American culture, Um, the game of lacrosse was invented by the native indigenous people as a way to end conflicts between the tribes who were warring with each other. So instead of using weaponry to beat and kill each other, they used lacrosse as a way to resolve that conflict. So look at sports as a substitute for war. Look at sports uh, as a more peaceful method um, to defeat your enemies, to defeat your oppressors. That's all I gotta say. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And please feel to share any comments. Assalamu alaikum. Peace to everyone else.